Hello and welcome to another live AM language lesson. It's a Friday. The weather seems to be pretty good. I'm Richie, I'm your teacher, and welcome to today's lesson. If you are new, make sure you subscribe and like the video as well. On top of that, guys, whether you're watching now or later, make sure you follow us in the live chat section. I need my glasses. Leondina, hi, good afternoon. You too, Leondina. Buono pomeriggio, Leondina, and welcome to today's lesson. So, guys, this week we've done a lot of grammar. So today we are going to look at pronunciation. And we're going to do it with music English as well. Irina F, hello, good afternoon. So, guys, Irina F yesterday asked me whether the time can be moved. And I'm going to suggest that an hour, because times have changed, not next week, but the week after, I'm going to, I'm going to move the time of the lesson to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But that's going to be done not next week, it's going to be done the week after. Okay, so I will, next week will still be at 4 o'clock, but the week after it will be 3. Evelina, good afternoon. Buono pomeriggio. Thank you, Evelina, and good afternoon. So yes, I'm going to move the time of the lesson, not next week, the week after. So I hope everyone is doing well, and today is Music English. We're going to look at 3 artists. We're going to look at 3 different songs, and we're going to try and look at some pronunciation, some things to do with pronunciation. We are going to look at Bob Marley, Redemption Song. Bob Marley, one of my favorite artists, definitely top 5 for me. Redemption Song, classic really. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever have. I will also learn what the actual lyrics are, because I never hear what the lyrics actually are meant to be. We're also going to look at Bon Jovi as well, Living on a Prayer. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Classic, really. And then we're going to look at Lady Gaga. We're going to look at Bad Romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Rah, 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 rah. So, yes, that's what we are going to look at today. Those are the 3 songs. But we are going to try and look at the pronunciation side of things. Now, when you sing, pronunciation can slightly change. So we will probably always look at it in terms of just speaking. I'll give people just another minute before starting, and then we shall begin. By the way, guys, just to remind you, to make sure that next week you check out our videos. There's going to be some shorter videos being uploaded to do with general English. So make sure you keep your eye out for those things. And if you want me to look at anything specific, feel free just to message me in the comment sections after the video. So we'll begin, and when more people join, they can join. So we're going to start off with Bob Marley. So first of all, now this is a very famous song, redemption song. Maybe you guys already know the lyrics. Let me know in the live chat section if you like Bob Marley, and if you do, what is your favorite Bob Marley song? I think there's a few good songs. There is Redemption Song, which is a great. I think it's a really good song, and it's a good one to play as well on the guitar if you know how to play the guitar. Um, I think No Woman, No Child is always a very good one. No, No Woman, No Child. That's not. Sorry, I've just confused. I've just confused Guns N' Roses and Bob Marley. I was thinking of Sweet Child of Mine. Sorry, I meant No Woman, No Cry. That's always a good one. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Um, Three Little Birds. I think Three Little Birds is probably probably one of my favorite Bob Marley songs as well. So let me know what your favorite Bob Marley songs are. I can see here that Leondina says "No Woman, No Cry." Yeah, "No Woman, No Cry" is a very good one. There's just a little bit of sun in my face. I'm just going to change so I can just so the sun isn't right in my face. Okay, that's better. Evelina says, "Is this love? Is this love? Is this love I am feeling?" Great song. So, so Bob Marley. Let's have a little go. Um, right, I think this is going to be quite a good one. We'll look at one of the verses and then we'll look at one of the choruses when it comes to pronunciation. But first of all, let's see if you guys know how to complete the actual song, because that's always fun. Let's go with, you know what? I'm going to take out certain words. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to take out these little words here. Okay, I have removed 3 words from here. I'd like to see what you guys go with. You need to think of the verb to be and articles. Okay, so things like is, are, was, were, the, and. So those are the 2 things that I've taken out. Let's see what you guys go with in order to complete that. I'll also look at this. I'll also look at the actual chorus because there's a specific. There is a very specific pronunciation thing that we do need to look at. But a good about space in the other one. Okay, so that's the chorus over there as well. We will look at the pronunciation in just a moment. Let's see if you guys can finish the first part, though. So you've got but my hand made strong by of the and of Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. So that's what you need to do there. You just need to try and put a word in there. So you've got but my hand, something made strong. Think of the passive this week. The answer's in there. By something and of something. Now this one here, this is a strange one. Did I? Yeah, look, this one here, by the way, I'm just going to highlight this because this is the way Bob Marley sings it, but there's something not quite right with it, and that's because the and is actually meant to be hand. It's meant to be hand. of the Almighty. So Arena F says, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forwarded this generation triumphantly. If Leondina and Evelina, if you agree with Arena F, then please let me know if you agree with Arena F. I should say that Bob Marley often drops the H when he sings. He doesn't always say the H, like happy becomes appy, for example. So Evelina agrees with Arena. Good. So yeah, that's the correct answer as well. So there's a few things there. Like I was saying, Bob Marley drops the H when he says hand, and it becomes and. And he does this as well with like happy. So happy becomes appy. Um, what other ones can I think of? Handle becomes andle, for example. So it's common for Bob Marley to drop those, the H. So what do I want to concentrate on, though? Well, I want to concentrate on this first one over here. Okay. If we take this one here, but my hand was made strong, you will see was written, and when you're learning English, you will end up saying was like this. Okay, you will say it slightly slower, and it's going to be oh sound. Okay, just like orange, it's going to sound like it's going to have that oh sound to it. But this is not technically correct when we start saying words like was quickly. So slowly was is this was. Okay. When we say it slowly, it's an O sound like orange. Was. But when we start speaking quickly, that changes. It becomes a weak sound. And now this isn't so much for you guys necessarily to produce, but it's something that's going to happen when you're going to hear people speak. So if it's said quickly, is going to sound like this. It's going to become a Wuzz sound. Wuzz. My hand was made strong. My hand was made strong. And this is very common. If we say this even far, if we put this into a different sentence, such as I was in America, for example, I'm not going to say I was in America. I'm going to say I was in America. Was. So this is very common. You will hear a lot of people say was instead of was. Okay, so this is what we call a weak sound. Was. My hand was made strong. My hand was made strong. Was. Okay. One other thing I want to tell you about is another type of word, okay, which I know a lot of people struggle with. And this is between won't and want. These are two different vowel sounds. So, how are we trying to say won't? Okay, the vowel sound in won't is not the same as want. Okay, it's the same sound as phone. Okay, it's this O sound, and it can be quite difficult to say. Okay, so it's O like phone. Okay, so whoa, O, like phone, won't, won't, won't. Okay, it's an O sound. It's like phone. Want is different. It does not have the same vowel sound. If we say want, this then becomes oh. Okay, it's a bit like what I was talking about before with was. Okay, it's oh, like orange. Okay, so if we just think of those sounds between phone, orange, phone, orange. Phone is a long sound. Orange is a short sound. O, or. O, or. How do you get that sound? The O is, your tongue is down. Okay, so if this is your mouth, this is, oh, I can't really do this. Here, I'm going to do it like this. If this is your mouth, the bottom bit of your mouth, your tongue is here. Okay, O, O. So it's right down there. O, O, O. Or is slightly different. So you got O, O, your mouth, the sound is at the front. Or is back. So O, or, O, or. And that's the difference. So that is one last one as well. And this time, you guys, you could tell me, if we look at this word triumphantly, my question is going to be this. Do I say the T? Do I say the T sound? Okay. So we've got where it has T-L-Y. Sorry, let me be absolutely clear. Where it says T-L-Y, do I pronounce the T? Do I pronounce the T? So I'm not talking about the triumph bit. I'm talking about T-L-Y at the end. Do I say it? This is a yes or no question. Triumphantly, triumphantly, triumphantly. Leondina says no. Okay. Arena F, maybe. What do you think? Do you agree? Evelina or anyone else watching? Do you agree with Leondina? Triumphantly. Okay, well done, guys. Now, this is very common. Whenever you see T-L-Y, the T, okay, is dropped. Drooped. Sorry, that's not correct. Dropped. Because going for it's really, it would be too difficult for the tongue movement to go triumphantly. It's too much. So we drop the T to triumphantly. It's the same with frequently, for example. So we've got triumphantly. Triumphantly is victory, by the way. Frequently. Let's say, I'm just going to give you another example here. I don't expect you to know the word, but we then have a word like subsequently. Subsequently. Again, we're dropping the T when we have a T-L-Y. In case you guys don't know what subsequently means, it's an adverb, and it simply means after something else happened. Okay, so if I were to use it in a sentence, I would use it like this. Very appropriate, actually, for coronavirus. The disease subsequently spread to the rest of the country. So after something happens, that's the way we use it. So that being said, let's move on to Bon Jovi. Let's look at this one. Okay, we'll look at that. Now, Bon Jovi, very famous back in the 80s, and we're going to have a little look over here. I'm going to let's look at prepositions here. Can you guess which prepositions you need to put? Always a little bit difficult. I'll give you an idea what prepositions you need to think about. Okay, so think about, these are your options. I'm going to give you 2, 4, of, and in. Okay. She says we've got, hold on, what we've got doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot, love. We'll give it a shot. I'll do this again. Actually, I'll just put it over here because I think I just need to break things up a little bit. Wrong bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So you need to think about the prepositions. You've got options of to, for, of, and in. You can't use all of them. You can use some of them. She says, whoa, we've got. She says, we've got to hold on what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot, love. We'll give it a shot. If we say we'll give it a shot, it means we'll give it a go. We're going to try. So yes, guys, in order to do this, you need to think of the prepositions. And that's also going to tell you what this next bit of the pronunciation is going to be. We are going to look at pronunciation of prepositions. So Leondina says to, and of. Let's see. Arena F, Evelina, anyone else watching, do you agree with Leondina? So according to Leonardina, it's she says we've got to hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot of love. We'll give it a shot. Evelina says that she agrees. Okay. So we'll see now if you guys are correct. Okay, so you all agree. Okay, so it's two, and that's a lot. Now, it's true. A lot of goes. It usually is the preposition that follows. But that's a lot of money, for example. That's a lot of things. But if it's something in terms of like love, whereby our actions, then we're going to go with for. That's a lot for love. So, for instance, I could say, I've done a lot for you. I've done a lot for love. I've done a lot for something. Okay, so this, we're not saying here that I have a lot of money or I have a lot of things. No. When it's talking about action, then we use for. Okay, so a lot of is for the amount. A lot for is what we have done or something. So that can tell you the difference when you need to use of and for. I'm just going to write an incomplete sentence, and you guys now need to decide if it's for or of. So A, B, C. And D. What do you guys think? Of or for? So like I said, if you're counting the amount, it's going to be of. If it's action, things that you have done, then it's going to be for. So what do you guys think? And this is a good rule to know for when you are trying to think between of and for. Leondina says of, for. Arena F says of, I'm guessing for. And Evelina of, for. Excellent. Good. Well done, guys. You now know the answer to this question between of and for. Now, looking at this, so I'll just remind you guys what we were looking at before. Okay. The pronunciation aspect of this. Let's have a little look. Okay, the first one. She says we've got to hold on. This is a to what we've got. Let's have a look at that because the pronunciation here is not very easy. What is he doing? Well, I think the best way to do this is simple with a question, okay? Saying this slowly, we would say, she says, we've got to hold on to what we've got, okay? You've got this got to hold on to, got to hold on to. So the first thing I want you guys to tell me is this. One, when I say got to, do I say one T or two T's? Okay. Do I drop a T? Am I saying got to or am I saying one? Leondina automatically says it's going to be one. Let's see. She says we've got to hold on. She says we've got to hold on. She says she's got to hold on. She says we've got to hold on, to hold on. She says we've got to hold on. If I sing it, she said we've got to hold on. There's even less, really. When you sing it, you'll probably just completely drop the T's altogether. You'll go from gotta, you gotta. Yeah, when you sing, you will drop both T's and you'll say gotta, gotta, gotta. Okay, you gotta, we've gotta hold on, we've got to hold on. That's it's gonna sound like when you sing it. But when you say this normally, when you've got one word ending with a T and the next word starts with a T, you're going to drop the T in the previous word. So really, we're saying this. Got. Okay, we're saying got. Oh, got to. Let me see if I can make this even clearer, because the I'll do it this way, just to make sure. Okay, so we've got this going on. It's a strange one in the end. Now, it's not something for you guys necessarily, oh, I must be able to say this, but it's for you guys to be able to hear. And that's going to be more important. Can you hear it? Okay. So this becomes got to, got to, got to. We've got to, we've got to, we've got to. Okay. And this to is the same in the next one. When he says we've got to hold on to what we've got. Okay. So in the second one, here, on to what we've got, onto what we've got this t sound again. Okay. Very English thing, this. Okay. So instead of onto what we've got, it's going to be onto what we've got, onto what we've got, onto what we've got. So it's all about that t sound, t. And this is also heard again in fa. Okay. Hold on to what we've got. So let's now move on to one last thing over here. And it's quite simple. Lot for love. Lot for love. Okay. It's quite simple. Okay. Do you think it's for or, okay, like, or, like bore, for example? Is it for or, is it for like or and bore? Is it for like or and bore? Or is it, um, let's get this right. There we go. That's better. Or is it for like what we're doing with two? Is it for like t? This is the vowel sound. Or is it or like or and bore? Okay. So which one is it? What I'll do is this one will be number one. Okay, because then you can just tell me one or two, and it'll be easier for you guys. Which one do you hear? Number one or number two? And that's a lot for love. And that's a lot for love. And that's a lot for love. The second one. Leondina, you are correct. It is the second one. Excellent. So let's now move on to Bad Romance with Lady Gaga. So, guys, can you tell me, first of all, do you like Lady Gaga? And if so, what's your favorite song? I would say with me, I'm not really a fan of Lady Gaga. She's not my type of music, but I think she's got one or two songs that that brings back happy memories of certain summers. So I don't mind Lady Gaga. I think she's got some good songs, but like I said, she's not an artist I follow. Um, Leondina says, actually, I don't know her too much. Okay, well, at the end of the video, I will put links to the songs, and you'll be able to listen to Bad Romance. Now, Bad Romance was very popular when it came out. Um, I think the video is quite. I remember the video being quite good. I think. And it's very famous because of the beginning. You've got a lot of stuff. I mean, there's not really much English, to be honest, at the beginning. I can show you what the lyrics are. Um, the lyrics at the beginning are just sounds. That's the first bit. And then the first chorus is this. Evelina says that she likes Lady Gaga. Excellent. Lovely stuff. Um, yeah, so as you can see, there's um there's not there's not a lot of English going on at all. You've got little words of English, but it's more musical, I think. It's like, oh, caught in a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. So yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of English there. The second bit is again, it's just more sounds of rah 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 Roma Roma ma gaga ooh la la, want your bad romance. It's more musical, maybe. I think, I don't know, but let's look at the chorus. Okay, over here. Okay, the chorus is quite long, but there's some good pronunciation elements to look at. What did I do? That didn't work. Let's try again. Okay. I'm going to say this, guys. I want to see if you guys can guess one or two words. No, no point. It's a little bit too easy, I think, really. It's not complicated. I would say from that point of view, Lady Gaga is not a bad person to listen to when you're learning English. The lyrics aren't too difficult. So you've got this, I want your ugly, I want your disease, I want your everything as long as it feel, as long as it's free. I want your love, 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 love. I want your love. Hey, I want your drama, the touch of your hand. This is a chorus. No, not a chorus, sorry. The verse. Okay. And then it goes into the chorus, but I can't remember. Oh, and you know what? I don't know what the chorus is actually. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Oh, that's the chorus. That's why. Anyway, the pronunciation that I want to get to is this. Whatever it might be. Let's look at these. This doesn't make sense though. I want your ugly. That's just bad English. I, I mean, she's easy to listen to, but I want your ugly makes no sense. That's not good English. I want your disease. Okay, yes, I suppose that does make sense in English, but I don't know what she's on about there. I want your everything. I want your everything. Okay, not very healthy lyrics, I have to say. Um, I want your love. Okay, so what am I getting at here? It's the pronunciation of when you put want, your together. Again, what I would like you guys to think about is which one do I say? Okay, if we're going to say this slowly, you might hear something like this. Okay, you will hear, one second. And then this. Okay, good. Here we go. So if I say this normally, you might hear this, okay? And this is want your. Want your. I'm saying the T and then I'm going on to your. But if I'm going to say this, but the other option might be slightly different. So you guys are going to have to tell me which one I end up saying. Okay, so this is going to be option 2. Here we go. Great. So let me make this absolutely clear. Number 1 is going to be this, and number 2 is going to be this one. So number 1, want your. Number 2, oh no, wait a minute, I got something wrong there. Number 2, no, scrap that. Number 2, the T is going to be dropped. So number 1, want your. Number 2 will sound wanya, 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 wanya. The question is, which one do you hear when I actually just read it normally? So, I want your disease. I want your everything. I want your love. I want your disease. I want your everything. I want your love. So, when I read normally, do you hear number 1 or number 2? Do you hear want your or do you hear one year? Leondina says number 2. Okay, guys, do you agree with Leondina? Is it number 2? Is it one year? I want your I want your disease. I want your everything. I want your love. I want you. Yes, number two. And yes, that's the thing. Number two is the correct answer. And this happens normally when we speak. When you speak normally, when a native person speaks normally, they are going to say this really quickly. And want your becomes 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. I want you. I want you. I want your disease. I want your everything. I want your love. And that's it. That's what she's doing. Now, guys, you might be thinking, Richard, what artists can I listen to that are good to learn English? I'm going to give you my 3 recommendations today. The first one won't surprise you. The Beatles. They are a very good band to listen to when you want to learn English. Number 2, Dido. Dido is actually very good to learn English. She is, she was very popular around the year 2000, so 20 years ago in the UK, and her English is easy to understand. I'm going to give you 2 more actually, because some more ideas have come to mind. I'm going to say this. I don't really listen to them, but a Swedish band, ABBA. ABBA are also a good band to listen to when learning English. Very popular back in the 60s or 70s. I think it was 60s maybe. 2 others. Jack Johnson from Hawaii. Jack Johnson is famous for writing songs like Banana Pancake, for example. Really good sunny music, easy listening, and he's got a good voice as well in terms of his style of music. And this one, now I don't know if many people know who he is, but he was quite famous back in his day, I suppose. But again, quite a good musician to listen to learn English, and his name is David Gray. So those are my 5 recommendations today for music to listen to learn English. All of them are quite easy to understand when they sing. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new, click on the links below, and you can find the links to our website. I will also put the links below where you can go and find some of the songs we looked at today. I'll be back next week, same time, 4 o'clock. So that's going to be next week. But like I said at the start of the lesson, next week will be 4 o'clock, but the week after will be later. It will be earlier. It's going to be more around 3 o'clock the week after. Leondina says, thank you, Richard. Have a nice weekend. You too, Leondina. Have a nice weekend. Take care. And thank you for joining and participating today. Evelina, likewise, thank you for joining today. Irina F., you too. Thank you for joining as always. Much appreciated. And anyone else who was watching. Take care. Keep well. And I'll see you next week. Thanks, Richard. Have a great weekend. Take care. You too, Irina. And you too, Evelina. Bye for now, everyone. Take care.